My 2026 resolution is to lower my cortisol to 0. If you're a student like me, a student athlete, or you work, then this video applies to you. Your cortisol is most likely high. Your stress levels are high. You're a high performer, somebody who wants to achieve the best in everything they do, and it's causing you a lot of stress. I was the same way. Last year, I was focused on my goals of having a job, applying to college, making money, getting a car, all these things that were adding to my stress and my cortisol. And 2026, 99% of those things I'm gonna eliminate. All the things that were causing me stress that I don't really care about. Because reality is I only care about like 3 things, maybe my health, my family, and my success. That's pretty much the only things I care about. Maybe success could be like some sort of arbitrary goal, but I haven't gotten to the nitty-gritty of that yet. So if you're somebody who always wants to do the best they can and get straight A's and be the number one in everything they do, like me, then your cortisol is probably high and it's ruining your health and your sleep and your relationships and your skin, and it's giving you acne, and it's making you break out, and it's making you shorter, it's making you have less muscle, it's ruining your health and your overall well-being. And you're worried about what other people think of you, which is why you want to be the best thing. You're compensating for your insecurities by trying to become the best, and it's raising your cortisol. So having this goal of lowering your cortisol takes care of pretty much all those problems. It takes care of the problems of your insecurities overpowering your actual desires. It's taking care of your ability to think. It's taking care of your ability to relax and just have low cortisol. Like, you don't want to be stressed out all the time. People who are stressed out are old and wrinkly, and they're not people that you want to be. I came to this realization as I was on the bus on the way to work, and I was talking to my friend, and I was telling him how soon I'm going to tell my boss that I'm going to reduce my hours on my job in order to play volleyball. And the way I worded it made him question, like, what do you mean you're going to tell them, you're not going to ask? And I said, no, I'm not going to ask, I'm just going to tell them. And in that moment, on reflecting, I realized that my goal is to lower my cortisol. Like, I don't want to be stressed out at work and thinking about job and money. I'd rather be playing volleyball, which is more fun. And the only reason I'm working is to support my goal of getting a car so I can have more freedom and do things that I want to do, which is why I have to take a job, unfortunately. But I realized that those things, having a job and status and stuff, it doesn't really matter all that much. If you're still watching the video, I'm not going to tell you to take this goal of lowering cortisol because it's something that you have to come through on your own. But I'm going to tell you that the main benefit I've gotten from it so far is that I pretty much stopped caring what other people think. I don't really care. I used to care if somebody saw my YouTube channel and they're like, oh my gosh, haha, that's so embarrassing, like, you have a YouTube channel. But now I realize that their opinion doesn't really matter, that I don't really care what they think, to be honest. And it's just going to raise my cortisol, so I don't really care anymore. And it's pretty freeing, honestly, because now I've uploaded without the stress of worrying about what other people are going to say. And it's really, really like freedom. So if you have a goal and you're a high achiever and you're probably somebody who cares about what other people think, if you're still listening, then yeah, you care about what other people think, and you care what your mom thinks, which is why you want to have good grades, and you care what your teacher thinks about you, and you care what your classmates think about you, and you want to be viewed as the smart kid in class, or the athletic kid, or the kid that's tall, or the kid that's funny. And you should just stop. Like, why? Their opinion does not matter at all. It's not going to affect your life at all. It's not going to make your life better, worrying about what they think. You are your own person, and you should start living like it. Stop living other people's ideas for yourself. Let other people assign their roles onto you, and you've taken those roles. And it's raising your cortisol because you're living a fake life. You're living something that you don't want to live. Yeah.
You're fine?
Yeah.
Dennis is just standing here.
I just let him in. Bruh, that's my mom. But anyways, like before, I'll probably pause the video and hide the camera and stop recording because I'd be embarrassed that I was recording. But now I feel like, yeah, I'm proud of that I'm recording, and I don't really care. So what if my mom thinks it's embarrassing that I'm recording? I don't care. So what if that person at your school finds your YouTube account? Who cares? So what if your teacher sees that you're like uploading something on Reddit? Like, who cares? Who cares? Who cares that you're starting a blog that you always wanted to start? Who cares? You have a dream and you're a high achiever, and it's raising your cortisol by not starting and worrying about what other people think. So lower your stress, lower your cortisol. That's my message to you. And that is my goal for 2026. Love you. Bye.